strength work. Session 1. We're developing on that lunge and we're turning it into an overhead walking lunge. 2 weights up overhead, 1 overhead, whatever you want. But make sure when it's overhead that arm is straight and it stays straight throughout the movement, the arm doesn't bend. So overhead, big step out, knee goes to the ground, push off that back knee, standing up, and you're going to do that 20 meters, so 10 to 15 steps each side. For you, the most important thing to watch for is that we don't get that little hip cave when you're going down on that left knee. That's kind of what was showing up, so you want to really squeeze and stabilize that left side. The inchworms, loved these. So reach out as far as you can, and you want to bring your feet in to meet your hands by keeping your legs straight. So you want those legs to be straight at the end of the rep. It doesn't matter if you don't get your feet as far as your hands, just go as far as your body will allow. Not advisable on any slippery floor because it's really challenging to bring your hands out in front of you, as I just discovered. What else am I doing? Pull-ups. So we worked on pull-ups the last day. Overhand pull-ups. Not these ones, I think you've mastered them. So overhand would be great. We're going for a set of 5. At the moment you're at 2. So let's do those 2 reps and then finish out with 3 reps of the slower lower, which means that you get up to that bar, like you jump up or you get in from the side. And when you're up there, then you lower yourself down for 5 seconds until you're at full lock. And then you're going to jump up again as opposed to pulling yourself up. So the goal there will be to get to the 5 pull-ups, and once we get to the 5 pull-ups, without having to do slower lowers, we'll move on to something else. Front rack squats, weights go onto your shoulders. We're going to go for that slightly wider than normal setup, so just heels toes out, and we're just going to do a nice controlled squat. Doesn't need to be tempo, just nice and smooth, pain-free. Shoulder hurdles. So we're going to set up 3 hurdles. One at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock if we're going on that right side. Head on your shoulder, head on your forearm even. Arm starts up here, up and over, back down, over all 3, all the way through. Nice and slow, we'll go for 10 reps on each side, and if the height isn't challenging, just get something a little bit higher. A dumbbell on the side is handy for that. That's it. On to session 3, single leg squats to a box. These are going to be for life for you, really. We're going to work on that concept of that your knee does not cave in, that you're nice and controlled. You can just slightly sit down onto it. You don't need to like plonk down, but it's not cheating if you just control yourself down and have a tiny little rest at the bottom and then push out of the bottom to get up. Already at it this time. 2 feet are on the ground. Hold the dumbbells at your side. Soft knees, hips go back and forward. This is one that we're now going to work to build a decent amount of weight on. So if you have heavier dumbbells and it feels comfortable, feel free to add the weight. Object transfer is your last one. You loved this the last day. So you'll start with something light over to your right hand side. You're on your right foot. You bring that object over to the left. Then you bring it from the left over to the right with your left hand. You're going to keep doing that from each direction on each leg. And again, challenge yourself in that by making it something heavier, making it something that you move a little bit further away. Just play around with it. And that is it. Thanks, hands. Talk soon.